Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
Hey, thanks for coming back to the show. This is Dan. I'll be the host of this podcast, the No Comfort Zone, your reality check, for the next 10 or 8 minutes, however long it's going to go. 8 to 10 minutes, however you want to say it, right? Here we go. A long time ago, I watched the movie Rounders, and Rounders was one of my favorite movies of all time. I think it got a Razzie Award or something along the way, but there's a cult following for the movie, and Rounders stars Matt Damon and Edward Norton, and these are two guys from the East Coast who are good hustlers. They love playing poker. One guy's a straight player, and the other guy is Ed Norton's character is a guy who likes to look for all the angles, as he says. That's the only way he can play to win that way. So anyway, it goes on their journey, and I don't want to do the spoiler alert, but I love the movie. And because of the movie, I had decided to learn how to play poker. So it's an interesting, fun-filled fact about yours truly. And for a while, I was really into poker. I was playing poker, I would say, every night. And I would play poker online every night for a long time, one-on-one, and played for what I would call a lot of money. But I got pretty good at it. I actually ended up developing the skill of poker playing, and I kept getting better and better at it. And my dream was, like Matt Damon's, to go to the World Series of Poker. Even read a book back in the day called Positively Fifth Street. It's a fantastic book from one of the writers for Women's Day magazine, who was sent to Las Vegas to cover I think it was named, Binions? The Binion murder. He was sent there, but he used his writer's money and everything else, and the story goes how he made it to the final table of the World Series of Poker and his journey there. Phenomenal story. But anyway, so I love poker. I love everything about it. The game Texas Hold'em, when it became popular, I was really into it, and I played it quite a bit. And I got okay, but problem is that you can't really be a great poker player if you like to drink a ton. So I had to give up one, and I would rather give up drinking and play poker. I never had a gambling issue as far as that compulsive behavior. I enjoyed playing and I enjoyed winning. Some people might say, Dan, that's compulsive behavior. No, I enjoyed reading other people, and I enjoyed beating them. I enjoyed the game so much. It was never about the money for me. And I never lost my ass in any poker game. Ever. Which some people might say I haven't played long enough. I quit while I was ahead. So the whole moral in the story of this podcast related to the No Comfort Zone and your reality check has to deal with in the game of card playing, right? Whatever it is. I don't care if you're playing rummy, which is what my family and I play. We play gin. We play parlor games like, crazy games, all different kinds of I don't know what to call it, but the moral of the story is we play a lot of card games. So especially in poker, you have to understand that while you're in that seat, when the cards aren't coming your way and you're just having a hard time making your hand, or you're having a hard time with the other players or the pot, however it goes, whatever you're playing against, when you're having that, when you're having that bad luck, if you want to call it that, it's not bad luck, it's timing. You just need to learn how to hold the cards close. You need to learn how to slow play. You need to learn how to be a conservative, tight player. And the same thing in life, because those cards will come around. And when those cards come around and you've played your hands close to you, you've been a tight player, as they say, and you were slow playing the pot and the other players. And when your time comes and you have the nuts, as they say, when you have the best possible hand possible, even at that point, you still don't go in to scare everybody away. But you slow play the plot. You slow play the pot. And you look at the pot odds, and I learned poker from my ex-father-in-law. I learned how to play the game. I understood what the game was about. I learned how to play people. I understood the fundamentals. But then I started reading all of the books on poker. This ain't no poker podcast, don't get me wrong. But I've played enough cards against some really good people to know that I know how to play poker pretty well. Now, I don't play poker anymore, and it's not for what you might think. I just don't play poker. I don't find the joy that I used to back in the day. I just don't. And I don't know why that is, but I just kind of lost my desire to play. So after about, I would say, a good solid 7 years, for the last 3 years, let's say the last 10, I just decided that poker to me wasn't as enjoyable and it was kind of a waste of time. Don't know what to say about it, but that's just what happened to me. Didn't lose anything big, nothing bad happened. I just kind of lost interest. But I had fun doing it while I was doing it. But the best part I learned about poker is that when the cards are coming your way, you really need to make sure that you're setting yourself up for that success. The same thing holds true with what we're doing here. Just because you've been beaten up, you've been beaten down, you got your teeth kicked in, just because you were down and out and you might have only had one chip and you might have had one more round of hands before it was dealt. Remember, you're playing against yourself, you're playing against the other person, you're playing their hand too, and you're playing against the pot. There's that old poker maxim that's out there. As long as you have a chip, you're still in the game. And with that being said, let me tell you this. Today's the day for you to maybe put all your chips in or maybe take them all out. I don't know. Only you'll know where you're at. But go to the NoComfortZone.com if you need help. And more importantly, go to Dan at the No Comfort Zone. Hit me up. Let me see what I can do to help. When it comes down to it, you need to know how to play your hand. And if you've been down and out before, if you've been, put into a ton of adversity, or if you're just coming out of it, if you just lost everything, go to Dan at the No Comfort Zone. Hit me up. Tell me what's going on. Let's schedule a call together. I just want to help you get out of from where you're at now to where you're going. And the coolest part is this podcast isn't for a bunch of bust outs. This podcast is for the people that are in their life that are looking, man, I just want more. I know where I'm at. I know where to go. I just want to get there. And I want to get there. I need a little bit of help. Whatever that means for you. Is it monetary? Is it relationships? What else is it that can actually help us get you to the next level? That's absolutely everything. So my hope to you is this, is that if you're still sitting at the table and you still have cards in your hand and you have one chip, you're still in the game. And it's your responsibility as a human being, as a badass, to really play the best hand you possibly can. It's really that time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at No Comfort Zone 1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.